Hi, John Dobus here with Jimmy Mengel. Jimmy's the editor of the Crow's Nest newsletter. Talks a lot about dividend investing, dividend paying stocks, and Dividend Aristocrats. Let's start out right there.
Got the Aristocrats. So it was funny in a couple of these money show presentations I gave. I guess we kind of get caught in an information cocoon where you just kind of assume people know what you're talking about. So I was talking about Dividend Aristocrats and everybody's looking at me like I have three heads. So very basically, it's companies on the S&P that have raised their dividend for 25 straight years. It's as simple as that. It's kind of the cream of the crop. Strong enough companies, they're able to afford dividend raises for that amount of time.
S&P quality rating highest and all that kind of stuff too, I believe.
Yeah.
So you have a model portfolio in Crow's Nest, right?
I do.
So do you have some Dividend Aristocrats presumably in that portfolio?
Yeah, I have some of the major ones, and then a couple of ones that people maybe not as familiar with.
What are some of the more obscure names?
So one of which is Nucor Steel.
Nucor, great mini mill, right?
Yeah, it's got
Charlotte.
a great business model. But I kind of like that one because I'm a big fan of dollar cost averaging. So
Come down a lot in the last, like 20% in the last 4 months.
exactly. So that's when I scoop up all my shares. So in a cyclical market like steel, you can kind of time that pretty well, especially if you're plugging it into a dividend reinvestment program. You know when steel's cheap, you buy it up, let the dividends compound, and then just ride it right back up and chill out on the buying for a while.
Yeah, yep, Nucor's a great one. Steel Dynamics is a similar business in the mini mills. What else do you have in there?
Larger companies like Boeing.
Sure, been kicking lots of tail lately,
Yeah, they've been
right?
rolling. They've been rolling.
How about some of the consumer products companies? You know, companies like Johnson & Johnson or Procter & Gamble. Kind of boring but consistent dividend raisers.
I love boring.
not
Johnson
bad.
& Johnson's an interesting one. It's actually one of the reasons I got into it in the first place. A colleague of mine, maybe 20 years ago, bought a bunch of Johnson & Johnson, plugged it into a drip, and then forgot about it, just like set it on autopilot. And he made, I think he had like $100 grand over like 20 years, just with a safe
The
stock.
compounding and
just
exactly, right.
keeps compounding, and you just don't have to worry about it.
So-
That's kind of my thing too. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't like.
So I take it you're not trying to time the market, or if anything, you're trying to time it in reverse and buy. You don't mind buying on the way down, because Nucor right now is still looking kind of sloppy in the charts, right?
Oh, for sure. But I mean, if you look at it, and especially like after market crashes and everything, if you look at Nucor, they're up like maybe 800 to 1,000% a couple years after every market crash.
This is good. This is true. This is true.
Yeah. So,
How about international stocks? Do you go outside the U.S. to get some of these dividend yields?
I typically don't. I stick to kind of like the good old bread and butter.
I kind of hear you on there because they pay every quarter. They pay in U.S. currency. You know, those kinds of nice things. You don't have these strange, 36 cents one. They pay every half year instead of quarter and things like that.
Yeah, no, you know what to expect.
Exactly. So keep it simple, stupid, right?
Exactly. And as I was saying, I'm a lazy kind of guy, so just like I don't want to look at my portfolio all the time. I'd rather just set it, forget it, and collect my money at the end.
Good philosophy. Jimmy Mengel from the Crow's Nest.